Alright my peeps, I'm here with the prediction game video for the Money in the Bank lineup match that is going to take place this Sunday. And of course, Money in the Bank, it is going to be Seth Rollins versus Dean Ambrose versus Dolph Ziggler versus Kofi Kingston versus Jack Swagger versus Rob Van Dam versus possibly Bad News Barrett, or maybe a replacement. Maybe it's going to be a 6-man Money in the Bank instead of 7. Right now, pretty much nobody knows, or at least, there hasn't been an announcement on whether or not Barrett will be able to compete in the Money in the Bank ladder match. So, who knows if Barrett is going to be in the match or not. I'm hoping he is going to be in the match. If he isn't, because my initial pick for my prediction for this match was Barrett. I thought Barrett was going to win it. With Barrett out, I had to pick somebody else. So if Barrett does not, or cannot compete this Sunday, then I'm gonna go with Seth Rollins. And as far as possible replacements, if there were to be one to replace VNB, I think it would either be Christian or Bo Dallas. I'd like it to be Christian if there is gonna be a replacement, but Bo Dallas is fine too. He can, be in the match, and I don't know, so somebody climbs up the ladder and he encourages him by saying, you can do it, just believe. Although that wouldn't make sense because, you would think he would want to climb up the ladder himself and grab the championship. Anyways, but it really sucks though, man, that Barrett got injured at such a bad time. He's had some bad luck with injuries. I mean, you look back the last time he got injured in that Battle Royal. That match was like, I think 2 months away or a month away from WrestleMania. So because of that, he missed WrestleMania. And I believe he also missed that year's Money in the Bank pay-per-view. So who knows if Barrett was going to be Mr. Money in the Bank. If he was, if he wasn't injured at that time. And this time, it looks like he might miss the Money in the Bank match once again. So it's really unfortunate. I'm really hoping he can compete, but it's not looking very likely. But anyways, let me go over here the superstars that are confirmed to be competing here. So, first things first, or the first person to go over here is Rob Van Dam. I don't think he's gonna win it. Why? It just doesn't seem like it. I mean, like I said before, Rob Van Dam right now, I'd say, is in the same position as Chris Jericho was when he returned these past couple of returns. The 3 last returns of Chris Jericho, 3 or 4, I'm not sure. He's been there pretty much to put the younger superstars over. And like I said, it seems like Rob Van Dam is in that position right now. And more so than Y2J, I'd say. Because he's been putting over a lot of superstars. He even put over Adrian Neville from NXT recently. So, as far as RVD, winning the briefcase and then cashing it in for the title, it just doesn't seem likely. I doubt that RVD would win this. Now, moving on to Kofi Kingston. I don't think he's going to win this either, but I think his chances aren't all that bad, because over the past couple of years, well actually since I think Money in the Bank started, or since they started having 2 Money in the Bank ladder matches in a Money in the Bank pay-per-view, there's always been one obvious winner that most people are expecting to win, and he ends up winning. And then for the other ladder match, there would be a less obvious winner. Somebody that, for the most part, I'd say was an unpredictable win, or an unpredictable winner. A perfect example of that is Money in the Bank 20, I think, what was it? 2012 or 2011? I think it was 2011, or it might have been 2012. Whichever one, I think it was 2012, when Del Rio won. Del Rio won the Money in the Bank ladder match. That was expected. But, on the other hand, for the other Money in the Bank ladder match, the one for the World Heavyweight Championship, Daniel Bryan won that. That was unexpected. not a lot of people expected Daniel Bryan to win that match. Also, let's look at Money in the Bank 2013 last year. You had Randy winning the WWE Championship or Championship briefcase. That was expected. You know, most people thought either Randy or Daniel Bryan would win the briefcase. Randy wins. And then, for the World Heavyweight Championship briefcase, Damien Sandow wins. People weren't expecting Damien Sandow to win. I was actually expecting Barrett to win that match. So, you guys get the picture. Although the other ladder match this Sunday isn't for a Money in the Bank briefcase, it is still a ladder match. And I feel that the winner is pretty obvious, which leaves this match with the less obvious winner. The problem with that here is that with Barrett now out, you know, Barrett was somebody that wasn't, you know, like an obvious winner, I guess, for this match. The focus wasn't necessarily on Barrett. Actually, it definitely wasn't on Barrett going into this match. He didn't have the best momentum. The focus wasn't on Bad News Barrett. The focus was on Seth Rollins mostly, and also on Dean Ambrose. So, you know, Barrett could have been that less obvious, you know, winner. But with Barrett now most likely being out of the match, I mean, you know, the guys that people really aren't expecting to win this match are Kofi Kingston, Dolph Ziggler, Rob Van Dam, and Jack Swagger. Like I said, I really can't see RVD winning this. Jack Swagger, can't see him winning this either. I mean, he's been losing a lot, and since playing up with Cesaro, it's been pretty downhill for Swagger. So, like I said, I don't think Swagger's gonna win this. Kofi, I think's both Kofi and Dolph, I'd say's chances are better, definitely better than Swagger and RVD. Now, with Kofi, I think he's in this match more so, you know, just to have a high flyer in the match. I know Seth Rollins is, you know, a high flyer too, but since he just recently turned heel, I think he'll tone down his, you know, his high-flying spots. You don't see, you know, heels do fan-favorite moves too often. So I think Kofi's in this match, you know, for a Kofi Kingston spot in the ladder match. Kofi Kingston's pretty exciting in, you know, ladder matches, TLC matches. So like I said, I think, you know, Kofi's in this match primarily for that, rather than to win the match. But like I said, I don't think his chances are too bad. With Dolph, I don't really have any reasoning why he would win or would not win. It's just, for some reason, I can't see him winning this. I don't have like a very, you know, detailed explanation for that, or a reason why I think he's not gonna win it, or a very, you know, an intelligent reason or something like that. But, you know, since, you know, losing the championship, Dolph just, you know, hasn't been able to get back in that main event scene and stay there. I don't know why. I'm hoping at some point, you know, he gets a shot for the championship and, you know, gets back in the main event scene. Because right now he's just, you know, in the mid card. He isn't doing too well as far as, you know, wins. I don't know. I think he's just in this match to be in the match, and because he is a fan favorite, he's somebody for the crowd to cheer for in this match, and possibly somebody to give Seth Rollins even more heat if Seth Rollins, let's say Dolph Ziggler is climbing up the ladder and he's about to, you know, grab the briefcase, and then Seth Rollins hits him with a chair or something like that and pushes Dolph off the ladder. It's definitely going to get Seth Rollins, who just recently turned heel, a lot more heat, because, you know, he takes out this fan favorite and then climbs up the ladder and grabs the briefcase. Now, Ambrose. If Barrett is out of this match, I think Dean Ambrose's chances of winning this are pretty good. I just think Seth Rollins' chances are a little bit higher. One of the reasons being that if Seth Rollins wins, then it could add a little bit of unpredictability to the main event, where people are going to be wondering if Seth Rollins maybe cashes in on Roman Reigns or Cena if they win the match. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed this. If you did, click that like button, I'd really appreciate it, and I'm out. See you guys.